Hi there. In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to play the song The Rattlin Bog. This must be one of the easiest Irish tunes to learn on the tin whistle. I'll begin by playing the full tune so you can hear how it sounds. Then we'll break it down section by section, going slowly so you can follow along easily. After the breakdown, there will be an opportunity to play along to the whole tune. Along the way, I'll also show you some simple ornaments and embellishments you can add to the tune. Let's start by listening to the tune. Are you ready to have a go at playing part A of the tune? I've broken this part into two phrases. This is part A, phrase 1. This is part A, phrase 2. Note that some of the whistle tabs have a plus sign below them. This indicates the notes are played at a higher octave. You need to blow a bit harder to play a note at a higher octave. To play a high D, you can also optionally lift your finger off hole 1 to play it more clearly. Are you ready to have a go at playing part B of the tune? This is part B, phrase 1. This is part B, phrase 2. Now you can have a go at playing the whole tune. Note that part A is played twice, then afterwards part B is played twice. This is a common structure for Irish tunes. We will now take a look at adding some embellishments to the tune. Here's an example of how I've added some simple embellishments to the tune. Have a listen first, then we'll walk through different ornaments I've used and how they're played. Let's go over the embellishments I've added, starting with part A of the tune. Let's start with the slide. At the very start of part A, I begin with a slide, marked as a letter S in a circle. To play a slide into the B note, start by covering holes 1 and 2, then slide the finger off hole 2 to ease into the note. This creates a smooth, expressive opening. Watch this example of me playing a slide at the beginning of part A. Next up is the cut. You'll see a cut on the second note, indicated by a circle icon containing the letter C. To cut the B note, momentarily lift finger 1 just as the note begins. This creates a very quick percussive blip. Watch this example of me playing a cut on the B note in part A. Let me introduce the dip. The dip is marked by a circle containing the letter D, D for dip. A dip means briefly dropping down to the note below and coming back up to the main note. In this case, dip from G to F sharp, then back to G, all within the time of one note. Watch this example of me playing a dip on the G note in part A. The next embellishment to look at is the bounce. The bounce is marked as a circle containing the letter B, B for bounce. To play a bounce on an A note, start on the A, uncover hole 2 to jump to B, then return to A. Watch this example of me playing the bounce on the A note. There are 3 places in the tune where the tap is used on the G note at the end of a phrase. It's used here to separate 2 G notes in a row. To play a tap on a G, momentarily cover the next open hole while playing the note. This means briefly tapping hole 4. Some players go further and tap holes 4 and 5 together for extra emphasis. Watch this example of me playing the tap on the G note. If you take a look at part B of the tune, you notice the first part has an icon containing the letter P. This icon represents a pickup. This embellishment I've named to describe a lead in to the main note. So in this example, the main note is B, and I lead into it by first playing G and A, creating a quick ascending sequence, G, A, B. This gives the B a more expressive entrance and adds some rhythmic interest to the start of the phrase. Even though we're adding extra notes, the B still lands exactly where it would if there were no pickup. That's an important point. Pickups don't shift the rhythm, they just add movement before the beat. You'll also see shorter pickups later in the phrase. These are similar, but use only one note before the main note. When I play the ornamented version, I squeeze an A in just before the second B, so the A lands on the AND between 4 and 1, like 4 plus 1. The B still starts exactly on the 1. These shorter pickups work the same way. They don't push the melody out of sync, they just decorate the transition from one note to the next. Watch this example of me playing a pickup on the B note at the beginning of part B. I would recommend trying to add one embellishment at a time, so perhaps just start by playing the whole tune with just the slides. Once you get comfortable with the slide, move on to the next embellishment. Thank you for watching this lesson. If you found the lesson helpful, it would make my day if you gave it a like. And please subscribe to stay informed of more lessons like this. Happy whistling!